Hey everyone, Sweaty Zeus here, doing the rest of the playthrough. The next part, that is. So, just to prove, my dexterity before we redid the attributes was 19, so I changed it to 20, and took vitality down 1, I think. So you can see that it did go through. And if we talk to her, you can see we still have 5 more times during this lifetime. So, that's the trick. Remember, just force close application, open something else, open Dark Souls back up, hit continue. Before after you change it, before you back all the way out of the menu, and then when you reload, it'll not have taken your attempt. So, all right, so we need to go to Firelink and get rid of all these souls from the farm. So I'll be back in just a little bit.
Just wasn't he? Pretty be careful. I don't want to see him. Just good, wasn't he? Pretty be careful. I don't.
Oh, and in one piece. Goodbye. And more this.
Just wanted to make sure we bought all the embers from him. Still do not send him to Irrithyl yet. After this video, we will.
Very well. Then touch the dark and take nourishment from these. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Okay. Now, if you have the red eye orb, you got the key from this guy up here, you can kill him. I was saying earlier, that's the key you want, but I like his armor, so unfortunately, buddy.
Whatever would you do? I see. As clear as day. You are the fine star. I can't die.
This mask is what I really like. We look pretty spiffy, don't we? Alright, and we burned our bone shard, so you should too. And this is where we left off. So I'll pick up here in a minute. It's gonna follow our path, and then I'll go into good old buddy the Onion Knight as soon as we get to him. adversaries tricky. Don't just run right down there, because they'll kind of overwhelm you. Alright. That's where I came from over there. Just went the highway. Alright, and don't go that way. Do not go in that building over there, because it'll mess your quest up. So, okay. So if you didn't listen to me before and send them on ahead, you'll find your buddy Grey Rat, his ashes from his dead body over there in that corner. Those are some more ashes for the handmaiden lady. And if you did everything right, your buddy Sigurd should be here. Taking a good old nap.
Excuse me, I must have dozed. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegwart of Katarina, and a little surprise to go with it. I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, to your valor, my sword, long may... Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden, and even below that, home of Yorm. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm the only thing to do.
Alright. He made some Estes soup if you're low on health. You can take that. There's Goddess Bay from Dark Souls 1. And you should be invaded right about here. Let me go upstairs real quick. Now we got another encounter. Just be careful because there are some dogs in here too. Never had that easy of a time with them. Can do a lot of damage, so be careful. Okay. There's our shortcut. This is where we were earlier. Up there is the church where we loaded in from. So you can go that way or this way, really. So right there on the cat ring there, which protects you from drops. It's a pretty good drop. Now you can see why I came the other way. Notice that one there. It's like there's no way to get to it. Well, that didn't work out well. So you got a summon here, our buddy Andre, if you followed everything. And there's one more, but we'll find it later. I'm gonna let him de-aggro. Okay, no item over here. Alright. Here's our shortcut to the boss. We're gonna kill that guy. Remember, if you're a sorcerer build, if you want to put on your big symbol of avarice and ring and all that, try to get that weapon, I'd recommend it. It's really good. I think it's a really rare drop, seems like. Remember that item we couldn't get to? Alright, and if you remember, that's the elevator we just took up a little bit ago right there. There's a church, so that's where you'd want to spawn to take on the boss. And that's pretty much everything for here. Other than going down in the dungeon, which you cannot do yet, unless you want your gray rat buddy to die. I just saw it. Yeah, there's the other one. 2 summons here. Alright. I'm going to have to hop off this one, so we'll take on boss in the start of the next one. And we should be able to do most of that area in 1-2. It's one of the more fun areas, I think. Plus, we don't want to go into a tough boss with 76,000 souls. Alright. Now, we got a couple things to do. I'm going to level up last.
Ah, well, how may I?
Give the ash.
Gracious.
The shit-covered ash.
Kindly.
So she'll have a few new items. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I don't really see anything. I know there's things in here that are new, but
Passion one.
anyways. I know it does every time you give those, it increases your items, but alright, so now we can talk to him.
And in one piece.
A little close though. Alright. So we don't really have anything else we need from him. But he'll be coming back, so that's okay. So talk to him again, and he'll ask if you change your mind. Ready to go thieving? Send him to pillage. A fine choice.
The thief. What I...
Alright. So,
Goodbye.
leave.
Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will...
Alright, and he's gonna go to Irrithyl, where we just were. And he'll, if we didn't talk to Siegfried, or Sigurd, sorry, Sigurd, in that area, then he wouldn't have lived through it. So you have to talk to him, and
there you are.
otherwise you'll have to go pick up Grey Rat's ashes, and then he won't be able to go to the third area. So. I give him all these. We never did. So.
Ah, what then you frilly now the price. Ah, I thought the last.
Should have a bunch of good pyromancies.
I thought the last time we could quite long, but thank you for only
Oh, he can't do that one.
I cannot resist only.
He can't do either?
I thought the last time quite long, but
Oh yeah, you gotta give the other one to the witch when we free her. Okay. So you can also, the flame he gave you can reinforce that. So I'm gonna start as like a secondary carrying a pyromancy flame. It doesn't cost any weight, so not gonna spend any chunks though.
What is it?
Alright, and let's see what pyromancies he's got. Thankfully they all are like close to 10, which is nice. That's the one that allows me to run through the lava, flash sweat. I think this is the one we were wanting. I don't know. We've only got one slot though, so we'll have to raise the others. Alright, so we're just gonna get the basic one for now.
Not be gone for long. What is it?
I'm trying to remember where. Oh, the witch is in the next area. That's right.
That is good. What needs?
Alright. So we need some chunks now. Definitely need some chunks for pretty much everything. We haven't got any scales in a long time. We got Smo's hammer too. It's
Buddy, be careful. I don't.
a cool weapon if you're into that. I'm sure it's heavy. 24 pounds. Just want to see what it looks like. Gosh, it's so ridiculous. That almost like obscures your. It does like obscure your gameplay vision. Like make it harder to play. If you play Dark Souls 1, this big fat guy named Smo has this hammer. So. That's a cool. That's just the regular heavy. That's the this one is the weapon art, the one where he puts it down on the ground. Alright. I don't think we got anything new as far as shards or any of that, so we also need to get rid of all the stuff we got when we went on that farm. So we got 27 embers. That's amazing. I don't know if I've ever actually had that many on a playthrough. Because normally I wouldn't farm that long. I'll get to like 15 and, you know, I usually, really I don't fall behind once I get a few extra. But I kept trying to record that, and so I had to go through it like 3 times, and every time it seemed like it was almost impossible to get any embers, so I kept trying to demonstrate it. Alright. Silver and Black Knight leggings. Alright, I guess that's it. For now,
Ashen
get rid of
one.
those soul clusters. Nice. And we don't have any boss souls, do we, at this point? Okay, just seems like it's been a while since we went to the old boss weapon guy.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then touch Hickman.
Alright. How many do we need for attunement? Yeah, we're gonna need a few for that, so I'm gonna wait. Could go one there, which will get us at 20. Which then we'll probably be done with these, unless we decide to use a heavier weapon. I want to get dexterity up a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's good. I've almost got enough for one more level up. I'll get rid of a few of these unwanted items.
Ah,
I'm gonna hold on to those for now because I know we'll need them coming up. You don't need to sell these. I just don't ever use them, so it's like, why should I hold on to all of them if I've got way too many of these? There we go,
Ashen one.
plenty.
Welcome, very then
Alright. 30, 20, 20. And I'd like to get strength and dex both to 40 for our quality. That's pretty much like a, like a good quality build. 40 and 40.
farewell.
Even though our weapon doesn't have a ton of scaling, it's like D and E, it'll still help. So we're getting a plus 42 from it now. And we could actually change this away from like infuse it and increase that. So I don't know if we'll find more damage though. So, and we get more from Dex for this, which we're eventually going to be going to that, which do strength and Dex. It doesn't put us over, huh? Thought it would. No, we're still only at 63. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, I think we got everything we need for now. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, and I'll do the next one real soon, even though they're pre-recorded. And I'll see you guys in that one. Thanks for joining.